Yes. Oh, welcome to Nonsensical Nonsense, everybody. I'm Glick. Happy Monday. Hopefully, you guys had a good day. Officially start the show here real quick. Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. Roll it back. Get a little assistance. Every once in a while, you need a little bit of an assistance. There you go. The official start. A little Rock Lee double dose. Not only our regular intro, but his newest song that came out of the lab, The Chemist. Rock Lee at EDM Combat. Go check him out. Show him some love. That's my brother from another mother. If you're not already, go ahead and check us out on all them social medias, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. You can join us live every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 6 p.m. Hopefully you guys have a better time figuring that out than my co-hosts do. And if you can't join us live, don't worry. You can listen to us anytime, any place on Spotify and everywhere you listen to podcasts at Nonsensical Nonsense. Give us a follow. Give us a like. Give us a listen. And don't forget to give us a share if you'd be so kind. Let other people know. Let us know. Let them know about us. Help us grow. All that fun jazz. We greatly appreciate it. What's up, Cam? What's up, Cam? Stupid autocorrect. I didn't even feel like fixing it. Completely lost its point after that. And I was busy doing other things, so I couldn't check my spell check. Good Lord. That like right in my face. There we go. But what's going on with everybody? Hopefully, as I said, you guys are enjoying your Monday. I'm here. Looks like I'm going to fly solo tonight, so might be a short show. Might not be. Hell, who knows? Depending upon what I decide to talk about and all that fun jazz and how long I want to talk. Because in all honesty, maybe I just want to go play Call of Duty. For those of you who are gamers, maybe you play Call of Duty, maybe you play Modern Warfare, you know Season 2 is right around the corner, which means all your progress that you've put in to the Battle Pass and all that is about to be lost. Gone forever. And nothing to show for it. Maybe some cool operators or guns or whatever the case may be. So I'm trying to grind out as much as I can when I have time. So hopefully I can get my battle pass completed. It's kind of my goal. Yes, I know. I'm a 40-year-old dude that plays video games. I thought I did send you one. Give me a break. I work. I have 3 kids. And a girlfriend. So yes, when I have some downtime, I like to play Xbox. Which if you're on Xbox, you can hit me up at the Glick Show. Send me a friend request. Hey, maybe we can play Modern Warfare together. I must say though, I must warn you, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. I'm terrible. Not terrible, but I'm not like one of these sweaty ass players that spend 8 to 10 hours a day playing and get mad when part-time gamer dad comes in there like me drinking a beer and just smokes their asses. But that's neither here nor there. Stuff being the champ, ladies and gentlemen. But somebody's got to do it. Somebody has got to do it. This guy clearly is not going to do it. He's probably driving. You should not drive and podcast at the same time.
Oh, whatever. Don't.
It's not safe. Goodness. Good Lord. Speaking of gamers. My son is in the living room playing Fortnite, and he has discovered that it's so much better to turn the sound bar on rather than have the TV turned up all the way. So it literally sounds like he's playing Fortnite right in my bedroom beside me. You on your way to work?
I'm on my way home.
Oh shit! Early night,
Yeah,
huh?
I did 10 to 6 today. Oh yeah,
Nice.
busy day, busy day.
I'd like to say the same, but I had a whole lot of low level mediocrity in my day today.
Every time I tried to like walk away, it was Cameron to customer service. Cameron to customer service. Leave me alone.
Tell them that ain't your name. Your name's Killer Cam. 843, lay you down, Chucktown.
Yeah.
Get it right if you're going to address
Lay
me.
down, fuck down. Shut down.
Look at this
I'm gonna put that
photograph.
on my name tag.
It's camera at customer service.
I just kept on trying to go back to my office. I think they're mad that I have a fucking office and they don't.
I wish I had an office.
I like it, man.
I wish I'm going to turn my bathroom into a podcast studio. I don't think I'll have enough room in my actual bathroom area to put my desk. I could be cool like Jeff.
Is his office in his bathroom?
Yeah, why do you think we always bust his balls? He turns his he didn't have an extra space in his house. So he had like a half bath or whatever. And he turned that into his office, so he had a space to work and be left alone.
Wow.
So it's not like there's like a shower; it's just a half bath. So he's just got toilet and sink in there, but he built a desk over top of the sink and everything like that. So he actually
Mr. 1.8 million should like just build a fucking office.
That's what I told him. I said you should go to Home Depot and get one of those like little fucking sheds that you could buy and just put it in your backyard, and then you could be totally away from everybody. You could run your internet out there, and then you don't have to worry about being bothered at all. So,
Come on, she won't allow that.
I don't know anything about any of that.
Gotta ask Juan. Maybe he'll install it for him.
Maybe. I don't know. But I imagine before long he'll have an office, an actual office.
So what's the top
5 years from now
we're covering tonight?
What up, Chris? What's what tonight?
Topics.
It's Monday. We don't really have topics on Monday. Typically, Tony and I will talk a little football. I mean, there was playoffs yesterday. The AFC and NFC championship games have been decided. The Chiefs barely squeaked by the Jags.
My team is out.
Your team was never even in.
Not my team. I'm saying the team I was going for.
Who are you going for? One more time there, Glitch.
Jags.
Really, Donnie? Who they? Jags. I mean, they put up a hell of a game against KC.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I knew they weren't going to win.
Squeaked by
and then my backup team was going to be the Cowboys.
How'd that work out for you?
I know, right? I don't care now. The Bengals are fucking overrated. Tired of them winning every goddamn thing. The Bills just blew it last night. The Chiefs they're the fucking Chiefs. I mean, the Eagles might be where it's at this year. Didn't you call that at the beginning of the year?
No.
Somebody that I know called the Eagles.
It could have been Tony, but it could have been Tony, but he made 45 different Super Bowl predictions. So I think a couple of his Super Bowl predictions included teams in the Canadian Football League and the XFL. So No, I at the end of the day, I think it might be I think it might be 49ers and Bengals in the Super Bowl. And the 49ers will probably, I mean, if they get past Philly, they'll trounce whoever they play, whether it be KC or Cincinnati in the Super Bowl. 49ers are a solid, complete fucking team. And their boy Brock Purdy is killing it out of nowhere. Guy went from being undrafted, I think they are last drafted, I think, whatever the case was, Mr. Irrelevant in the NFL in the draft, and then all of a sudden I think he's won 5-6 games straight and looking like Jimmy Garoppolo and Trey Lance both gonna be looking for jobs at the end of the season. I really could see Jimmy G going to Tampa. If Brady calls it quits finally, or if he goes somewhere else, because Brady's a free agent at the end of the season. So, but I could definitely see Jimmy G going to Tampa, which would be awesome for Jimmy G. As long as Tampa can get their shit together and get away from all them injuries. But yeah, I mean, it was. I didn't watch any football this weekend, but it looked like there was a lot of good football that got played. Outside of the Eagles completely trouncing the Giants. And Cincinnati kind of having their way with Buffalo. But I guess from what everybody's been saying, Buffalo looked like dog shit yesterday. So it doesn't surprise me because it's Buffalo. And it's kind of been their MO the last few seasons. We're going to be great all year, and then we're going to make it into the playoffs and just look like complete fucking morons. That's why I still stand by what I said. Had KC not had to cheat to beat Cleveland in the playoffs, Cleveland would have went to the Super Bowl and lost to Tom Brady in Tampa Bay instead of Kansas City losing to Tom Brady in Tampa Bay. But hey, we finally would have made it to a Super Bowl. Because the way that Buffalo played against KC that year, Cleveland would have easily dominated that Buffalo team. Well, it's funny you should ask. I don't know. My co-hosts are about as reliable as driving a car on 4 donuts at 100 miles an hour. So, but no football chit chat. I seen a thing today. Every once in a while, I just kind of scroll the interwebs, see what's going on out there. Try to get away from all the political bullshit and whatnot. But yeah, pretty much. I second that opinion. Jeff's usually typically not here on Mondays because of his work schedule. I haven't heard anything from Tony or know anything where Tony is or what's going on. If I had to guess, and if I was a betting man and I put money on it, I would say that Tony is asleep. Like he was Saturday. Saturday, he rolled up in this bitch, barely awake, lights out, dark as fuck, still asleep. Like I think he dozed off 2 or 3 times before he finally woke up and got up. But I know he had the fantasy football show yesterday that he did. I was going to do it, but I was on my way back home from PA, and the roads were fucking shit yesterday. We got a bunch of snow and everything. I didn't even know we were supposed to get that much snow. Everybody started talking about it on Facebook and shit, and I was like, we weren't even calling for anything, but we got a couple inches of snow, nothing major. But I think they did a much better job of clearing the roads and everything this time than the last snow we got, where it was like maybe an inch of snow, but you just swore by the roads and everything like that. We had 15 feet of snow because The roads were shit the last time we had snow. Wind wasn't helping matters none either, but still, this time they weren't too bad. They were just mainly wet all the way down until I got into. That's what I heard. Until I got down into Amish country, because I had to go through Martinsburg and pick up the kids on my way home. None of you guys know where Martinsburg is. I'm just spouting now. But I had to go down through Amish country, and it was all them back roads and all that stuff. So, but I mean, they weren't bad. It was just windy, curvy, twisty up and downs and shit like that. Yeah, I heard we're supposed to be getting more tomorrow night and Wednesday night. So I think the kids are banking on a snow day this week. Cash was really banking on one today. I told him, I was like, nah, bro, you're going to have school, man, because the snow's stopped and the roads are clear, even though, we had a level 1 here. Yeah, exactly. A lot of those coming down through Holmes County and Nashville, Ohio, and Shreve and all that crap out there coming through Danville, all them back roads. But I mean, they were clear. The worst roads I came across were just outside of where I picked the kids up, but I came the back way back into Newark rather than going the long way, and I probably should have known better, but what are you going to do? I was ready to get home, man. I've been on the road for 3 hours. I was beyond ready to get home, and like I said earlier, play some Call of Duty because I was ready. I didn't need it. I just wanted to play because I was going to play the other night, and literally the kids had the TV. I was doing shit, and I was like, all right, I'm going to kick the kids off the TV. I got my shit done. I'm going to go do some shit, and fucking internet went out. Like, there was an outage for Spectrum, and it was out until right about the time I came in and laid down to go to bed. I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me right now. Got to be kidding me. That's my relaxation time. That's where I can relax and just fucking chill. But yeah, I don't know. They're calling for a lot more the next couple days, but I guess we'll wait and see. I don't know. All I got to do is drive to work. If I can drive in, then so be it. I didn't do shit when. I do a lot of shit. It's very rare that I'm not doing shit anymore. I'm always doing some shit. Oh no. Cash and I watch TV. I hit my hotspot up on my phone and hooked up the Xbox, and then Cash and I just watch TV. So the girls were off doing whatever it is that the girls do. So Cash and I were hanging out watching TV. But no, I got my shit done. It's very rare that. But the only time I don't do shit anymore is if I go out to PA. But even then, we wind up going out or hanging out with Nikki's friends and stuff like that, which I'm fine with because they're fucking fun as hell. I'm drinking a lot more lately. Golly. Ooh. She'll actually be in town this weekend. I'm looking forward to that. Kids are going to spend the night, hang out with her a little bit, get to know her a little bit better. And she'll be in town until Monday morning-ish or some shit like that. So, oh shit, excuse me. I'm fucking over all this cold and snow bullshit. Anywho, I was saying I was scrolling the interwebs earlier, just in case I didn't have co-host tonight. Little I don't know. I guess Jeff calls it interesting facts. I don't know what the hell he calls them. Little factoid for you, ladies and gentlemen. Disney is celebrating their 100th anniversary since the inception of the Walt Disney Company. And the image of Walter Elias Disney will reportedly be printed onto the U.S. currency through June of 2024. Good old Walt Disney.
Can you put that back in there?
I put that back in there.
Are you by yourself?
Yep, I'm by myself.
Why?
Because my co-hosts are lame.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. But huh? So Disney's celebrating their 100 years, 100th anniversary, 100 years being in business. In October of 1923, I didn't realize that there was Disney brothers Walt and Roy. Studio opened Disney Studio in California. From the tiny hole in a wall studio, Walt's beloved company grew and grew and grew some more, and today holds assets worth more than $203 billion fucking dollars. And obviously, we all know Disney has parks in the United States, China, Hong Kong, Japan, France. They've ranked number 5, or ranks number 5 on the Fortune's list of the world's most admired companies, and has made that list 19 years in a row. Scroll. So it says Mr. Disney's image is reported to be featured on the $100 bill in place of Benjamin Franklin beginning this month. Walt's image will be printed on the $100 bill through June of 2024, at which time Franklin's likeness will begin to be printed again. The U.S. bills will reportedly be circulated currency, with Walt's likeness printed on them. Below is the image of what it will look like, which just looks like a $100 bill. With anybody who knows anything about Disney, we've all seen this picture of Walt Disney. For those of you watching, right there's a $100 bill with Walt Disney on the front of it. There's no backside. There's no picture of the backside. However, they say it will reportedly have a look reminiscent of the Disney dollars, which were once sold in the Disney park. So, if you guys remember those, or if you guys have ever heard of the Disney dollars, basically you could buy Disney currency at the park and spend it, for food or souvenirs or whatever you spent money on. And they had the 1, 5, and 10s, so on, and Mickey and Goofy and Minnie and Donald were on the front of them, and then on the back of them they had different different Disney landmarks: Cinderella's castle, the giant globe ball thing at Epcot, Splash Mountain, whatever type stuff like that. So I don't know if they're going to do something like that on the back of the $100 bill. But the Walt Disney $100 bill will be legal tender and can reportedly be used anywhere that accepts United States currency. The question is, will there be enough of the anniversary currency to go around, and how long will it be before the bills find their way to eBay selling for far more than $100? And how long will it be before the counterfeits begin to do their work? So reportedly, I don't know if it's real or not. I'm assuming it's fake as fuck. But, Walt Disney is, even though here on this show we've done the dark side of Disney deep dives, and we've dived into the rabbit hole, gone down the rabbit hole, if you will, Alice, of not so good things about Disney. But he is a national treasure, probably a worldwide treasure. I don't know. I find that story to be way too entertaining to be real. More than likely, I'm going to lean on the side that is fake. But I don't know. I kind of think it would be kind of cool if they changed up the currency a little bit. But there are some people that will be seriously butthurt. And of course, it would ultimately, at the end of the day, become a collector's piece. But I mean, I don't know. Just a little interesting as I scroll through the interwebs. Again, I think it's total bullshit, but I didn't know that. I didn't realize that Disney was 100 years old. I didn't realize they've been around this long. That's kind of crazy to me. But I mean, just think of the movies alone. Speaking of which, as I said, darker side of Disney. I mean, the lady who was the original voice of Snow White, they basically blackballed her in Hollywood. Walt Disney had her blackballed in Hollywood. That way she could never tarnish the image of Snow White, so to quote unquote. So she never did anything again because Disney didn't want her image of Snow White, even though it was a fucking cartoon. Nobody seen the lady. Nobody knew really what she looked like. I would assume not in 19 whenever that. When did Snow White originally come out? (1937). So, 1937, we didn't have social media and news outlets and like we do now. We obviously didn't have social media. There was news back then. But I mean, how many people really, truly knew what this lady looked like back in 1937 that she had to completely firebomb her career so she didn't do anything else and not tarnish the image of Snow White? But anywho, I don't know. That was a fun little article. Like I said, I think the article's full of shit. If I had my co-host here, we could add it back and forth. Jeff would have probably believed it, but that's just Jeff. This guy would have went on some politically cool conspiracy, anti-white rampage about Walt Disney.
Who did?
35 minutes late.
I just woke up. What's happening?
See, I told y'all. What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? See, I won money.
Not the fuck
out. Somebody asked where you guys were, and I said, well, Jeff's typically not here on Mondays. Sometimes he's here, but if I was a betting man and I was a gambling man, I'd put money on it that Tony was asleep, and he'll show up here about half asleep still.
Oh my goodness!
And I would have won money.
What's happening, man?
What's up, man? What you doing sleeping?
Oh,
I wish I could sleep like you sleep.
Yeah, you won't.
If I can't, if I won't, I can't.
You can.
I got too much shit going on with the kids and everything else.
They fine. They can take care of themselves.
Yeah, well, yeah, they can. But when they're doing out there right now, Cash is playing Fortnite, and
Exactly.
Lord only knows what the girls are doing.
There we go. Oh shit!
wakey, eggs and bacon.
No.
Get up, princess.
Someone take me a nap. That was an hour and a half ago.
I need you to invest in an alarm clock.
Set my alarm for getting up to work, and that's it.
I got multiple alarms.
I do too.
I got alarms that are just alarms.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, Tony, you mofo from Chris Tech.
What up, Chris? What up, Daddy?
But no, there was an article that I found that I was just going over. I don't know if it's real or not. I think it's a fake article, but supposedly to celebrate the 100-year anniversary of Disney, they're going to put Walt Disney on the $100 bill until next June.
Shit.
To celebrate Disney.
Shit.
My friends at Last Chevrolet. We're not friends, though. You didn't want to deal with me, remember? Jackass.
Oh, shit. I took my meds yesterday. I said I'm gonna relax. And things are still kicking.
Damn. I was planning on joining the fantasy football show if you guys done it in the morning, and now I was on my way home when you guys started going. And
I had rolled over and Ted sent a message. I said, okay, we could do one. I waited about an hour and a half for Ted.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I was just getting ready to head out when I seen you guys go live, and the roads were kind of suspect as hell. We got a bunch of snow.
Right.
That came in Saturday and Sunday. So I was like, yeah, I'm not going to try and drive in this mess and carry on football conversation.
Yeah, I heard y'all had the weather up there too.
Yeah. I tried to watch for a few minutes, but my service was not the greatest to watch a live stream. So I was like, God damn it.
Right.
But, well, I shouldn't say watch. I should say listen while I was driving. But just cruising down the road watching TV, even though I do watch movies and television when I go on long road trips.
Well, I have something on and listen. We was just, shot the proverbial real quick.
Yeah. Well, I mean, playoff time of the year. We got the AFC, NFC championships locked down.
Dallas, boy. They did good. They did good. They did good, but they lost to a better team. That's all it was. That's all it was. They lost to a better team.
The Buffalo Bills and the Giants of New York forgot they had games this weekend.
I think I fell asleep on the Bills game.
27-10.
27-10?
Yeah, since
that's not too bad. That's not too bad.
Yeah, but you got a whole field and the snow. Everybody's hyped up for the DeMar Hamlin thing, and you guys just look like ass. I seen some of the highlights and stuff of that game yesterday. They just look like straight dog shit.
Yeah.
But that's what you get, Buffalo. You guys played great all season, and I'm talking to your fans right now who you Bills Mafia motherfuckers are out your fucking mind.
You can't diss the Buffalo Bills fans.
I can.
Based on
how one of the best teams in the NFL until the playoffs roll around, and then they look like the fucking Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, but see, when people get hurt, injured, the whole fan base will come together and support, even if they're on an opposing team. I can't go against that fan base. Now, how the hell?
I'm not talking about the good things the fan base does. I'm just saying, as far as fans in general, it's like Ohio State fans. They still think Ohio State's the best team in the country, and it's like, well, you've been proven several years in a row that you're not the best team in the country.
Yeah, we say that Alabama fans. We used to tell them that too. When I was down there, and even when I was an Alabama fan, I'm like, we ain't the best this year. But other people are like, man. And Michael Wilbon said it best. Some of these big schools in all the states, they all feel like they're entitled to a national championship. No, you're not. You got to earn it.
Yep. And you get these goofy ass Ohio State fans who are like, we're better than Michigan. Well, is that why you've gotten smoked 2 years in a row and have not won the Big Ten championship 2 years in a row because you're better than Michigan? Because I'm not quite sure if the math adds up in this equation.
Auburn and Alabama folks. Auburn swear they're the best. And Georgia folks swear they're the best. I just be sitting here looking like y'all got this out.
Shoot. I'm a football fan. I'll admit when my team's dog shit.
You too.
I'll be the first motherfucker to be like, yo.
Me too.
Shit, I've been a Cleveland Browns fan my whole life. I'm used to shit/mediocrity. I'm happy with mediocrity.
Jets, Mets, Knicks. Need I say more?
Yeah, well, Browns, Reds, Cavaliers.
Yeah.
I lived through the 90s as a Cavaliers fan. That was heartbreaking because we had a good team in the 90s. The goddamn Chicago Bulls. Fuck you, Chicago. Nobody likes you anyways.
Dude, I'm a Knicks fan. You think who wasn't hating the Chicago Bulls? Good. Damn nerves in the playoffs.
I will hate on Chicago my whole life and Michael Jordan. He can be one of the best ever to play the game. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you, Michael Jordan. Fucking broke my heart more times than I can count.
We like you for the Olympics. That's about it.
Yeah, right. The dream team.
You got your back in the Olympics. Other than that, get the hell out of the way.
Yeah, go on somewhere else.
Go somewhere else.
MJ.
Right, go back to the Wizards.
Go back to. I was going to tell him to go back to the White Sox.
Oh, Jesus. Jesus.
Yeah, people seem to forget about Michael Jordan playing baseball.
They're trying to on purpose.
Shit, Michael Jordan tries to forget about himself playing baseball.
Yeah, it was yeah. Yeah.
I can only think of two guys that did it successfully, and that was Bo Jackson, obviously,
And Dion.
and Dion. But I gotta, Bo Jackson was a beast, though. That motherfucker was a genetic goddamn freak.
Yeah, he was something serious.
Deion Sanders, I got to give him love because he was with my Reds for a while.
Man, everybody who went to the Reds, they ain't do. I remember Ken Griffey went out there and said, "I can't help this team." I'm like, "You can't help that team?"
I mean, they weren't terrible, but I mean, Dion went to the Yankees. He was with the Yankees. He was with Atlanta.
Dion was with the Yankees. Let me look this shit up. I don't remember.
I think he started his Major League Baseball career with the Yankees. It was there for a season or two, and then he went to Atlanta for like 3 or 4 seasons.
Braves. I don't remember him being on the Braves.
And then he was in Cincy for 2 years, and he went out west. I don't remember if it was Oakland or San Francisco.
Yeah, he was with the Yankees. I don't remember that shit.
Yeah, then he came back to Cincy for his like final 2 seasons.
I do not remember him being with the Yankees.
Something like that.
$1992. Wait a minute. He's the only athlete to ever play in
I
the
believe he was playing with the Braves the year the Reds won the World Series.
I think he got.
No, they won the World Series in '90.
I don't think he didn't win a World Series with them, did he?
I don't know. No, he was with the Yankees in '90 when the Reds won the World Series. I thought he was in Atlanta.
I know he was in the playoffs in baseball and football.
I don't think he had like a. I mean, he wasn't like great, but I don't think he was horrible.
1980, he was on the Yankees.
And he doesn't have. He really does not have the most. He really does not have spectacular stats. Oof.
I mean, he was on. I remember when he was playing both sports. He was in the playoffs in both sports, which was bananas.
Yeah,
that was bananas because he would play one game and fly to another city and get in that other game. And one of the reporters got on him about that.
It's showing here. I'm looking at his stats. He played in 641 games in baseball. He was at bat 2,123 times. He had 308 runs, 558 hits, 168 RBIs.
He did good.
That's not really. I mean,
for the time he was in, he pretty much got a hit every other game.
He was at bat almost over 2,100 times. And he only got 558 hits.
Yeah, you'll strike out, but damn, it's not like he got a hit every other game.
Look at some other baseball stats. and I mean, that's over a pretty lengthy career. I mean, it's not like he had a short career in baseball. He played from 89 to 97 and then back again in 2001.
Right. Oh, my God.
So he had 10, 11 seasons.
They're going to do another fucking Magic Mike. Jesus.
You're going to be first in line to see that one, aren't you?
No, the fuck I won't either.
No, fuck you. I bet you will.
No, I won't.
Magic Mike 3, Machi Cheese.
They didn't put me in it. That t-shirt gonna say Glick ain't shit. Look at Glick now. Look at me. Look at Glick now. Look at me.
Yeah. You can be on a horse. That ain't going to save you none.
Shit, I'll be the horse.
You be the horse?
Be the horse.
Sounds a little sus if you ask me.
Well, ladies love horses. That's what you get.
But they're going to ride you?
If you don't understand that, you're in more trouble than I think you're in.
I think you don't understand that.
I know what I'm saying. Trust me.
Okay. To each their own. I'm not judging, Tony.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not here to judge. To each their own. Whatever you're into, my friend.
When you're hung like a horse, they'll run the course. Just remember that.
Hey. Whatever you have to tell yourself to feel better.
I get told that, quite frankly.
Can't say that I've ever been told that.
That's the spirit. That's the spirit.
But again, I'm also the first one to say that
That's the spirit.
founder and president of TPG, the Tiny Pecker Gang.
Woo, Jesus Lord. You did not say that. I thought I was gonna be able to go to chiropractor today. Nope.
Oh my god, dude!
I was gonna be done today. Nope.
I wanna go to the chiropractor.
Oh, Nicky, don't worry. He started talking shit, had to talk shit back. He tried to misinterpret it. He tried to misinterpret.
No, Tony said that he likes when women ride him. So, obviously he, or when dudes ride him. I don't know where he was going. All he said he was the horse.
No. See,
so, and then he said he was hung like a horse, and I'm not. But I've never claimed to be. I'm founder and president of the Tiny Pecker Gang, TPG. I don't know. Tony just randomly bragging for.
Look at your man, now look at me.
Unsolicited bragging.
I told him, look at your man, now look at me. That's a t-shirt.
Look at you because you've pulled a smoke and went incognito.
Man, I'm still trying to get up. Shit. Oh my god.
I think I'm a pretty good-looking man.
As long as you think so.
I mean, I'm not the only one who thinks that.
As long as they think so.
My girlfriend thinks I am. My mom always told me I was a handsome young boy. She said, son, you got a face only a mother could love.
She ain't lied yet, has she? She ain't lied yet.
I'm just saying, you know what? I've got good looks and a great personality, so I'm winning.
Mm-hmm. As long as you happy, cuz. As long as you happy.
Well, I'm always happy. I'm a happy guy. Ornery as hell most days, but
Yes, you are.
I get that shit honestly though. That runs in the family. Ornery. Oh shit. Ornery is a motherfucker. But it's not always a bad thing to be ornery.
No, not always. Every personality has its time. Agreed.
I wish, God, a friend of mine back in the day, his grandma used to. What the hell did she used to sell me all the time? She it was always, you got that shit-eating grin. And something about being ornery.
She's right.
I would walk in the house and she'd be like, "What'd you do, Christopher?" And I'd be like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "You got that shit-eating grin on your face." What the hell did she? God, what did she used to tell me? That's gonna drive me crazy about being ornery.
She is correct about that shit. You do have that face. I'm not even being funny. You look like you up to something just by how you look at a motherfucker.
Oh, I know. Trust me, I know.
That is the truth. The minute you walk in, you know I'm gonna fuck everybody up in here, right? That is the truth.
Oh, God, I can't remember. There's something about.
It's his permanent look. Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah. Well, it is. It is what it is.
God bless you, lady. God bless you. Shit eating grin. That is hilarious.
Yeah.
That is hilarious. And it's the truth. You do got that look. It's the truth.
Uh-huh. It was something about raccoons and something. I can't remember what it was. Oh, I know. Trust me. Lord knows I do. And I mean, it's a long-standing fact that I can't. My facial expressions. I don't have control over them.
Yes, you do.
So when I'm feeling some sort of way about something, it's on my face. You better be careful, woman. You like it when I'm up to no damn good.
God bless her.
Shit eating grin. That's it. What'd you do? You got that shit eating grin on your face. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. Yet.
There it goes again.
I didn't do nothing yet, but I'm fixing to do so.
Aretha Franklin's iconic song "Natural Woman" is under attack for being offensive to the trans community. All right, y'all.
Oh my God! Get over your fucking selves, Alphabet Warriors.
You got to draw the line on this shit right here.
Get the fuck over yourselves. Well, I mean, I was like, and you know what? I gotta. There was a hockey player last week that NHL did their Pride Night, and he's Russian.
Mm-hmm.
Nikki said only 18 more days to 2 months, Tony D.
Like I said, yeah. I'm just waiting.
I done told you. And off to Cancun I go. But this.
Your phone has gone off twice, and now that number's calling you.
I don't know what the hell is this. Hello? Good. How you doing?
Fine. How about you? Blah, 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 blah. Nikki, I give you credit. If you make it past them 2 days or 18 more days, you make it past them 18 days, I give you credit. And yes, I'm watching Pimple Popper videos on TikTok. This is hilarious. Who the hell has a black head for 15 years?
Yeah. Sorry about that. Random phone call from work.
You gotta go in?
No. It's my fire panel.
Oh, okay.
We've been having issues. I hope I do. Moving out there in 18 days. It'd be kind of awkward. Yeah, it'd be super awkward. I mean, you did tell me though, if you ever do decide to break up with me, you did lay down the rules, so it might not be that awkward. She already has a breakup plan. But no, so what I was saying, this NHL player last week they had Pride Night in the NHL, and they come out for warm-ups and they wear rainbow jerseys. Well, this guy's from Russia, and they don't believe in gay marriage or this, that, or the other thing. And he said he was not going to wear wear a rainbow jersey because it goes against his beliefs. And he even did a press conference. He's like, look, I respect their choice. They can do whatever they want, or people can do whatever they want. I'm not saying that this shouldn't be done, da 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 da. He wasn't a dick about it. He wasn't like in any way hateful or anything like that.
Right.
Well, and 9 times out of 10, like it's not even the gay community that's in uproar. It's the straight community or the white saviors who have to come and save everybody that get up in an uproar. And NHL's network's version of Stephen A. Smith, he got his panties all up in a twist. But I will give some members. I'm not breaking it. Oh, so if you break up with me, that rule doesn't matter. Okay, cool.
Oh,
fair enough.
You too.
But some members of the gay community, they came out and stuck up for him. They stood up for him and like, look, we and even some people actually took a stand against the LGBTQ community and said, I'm gay and I don't consider myself to be a part of that goddamn community.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. There's a whole lot. Lucas said, shut it.
I'm not breaking up with you, so you shut it. I win. End of story. And they're like, you want people to respect us and let us have our choice, but then we're going to tell people what they can and can't believe. Like, how fucked up is that? So they're like, there are members of the gay community that are getting fed up with this dumb shit and are speaking out against it.
Yes, that is true.
Which is good. And that's why I said the alphabet warriors and not the gay community as a whole, because them fucking alphabet warriors are some goddamn lunatics. Don't shove your views and your opinions in our face and tell us we can't have our views and opinions.
I mean,
and that goes towards anybody. Don't black, white, green, purple, straight, not straight, trans, not trans, whatever. Don't shove your opinions and your views in people's faces. And then when they speak up, tell them that they can't have an opinion because their opinion is automatically wrong because it goes against what you say.
I mean,
what's going on, Amanda?
Hey, Amanda, how you doing? It's I don't know. But that song came out before the community was really like doing their thing.
Well, I mean, you have to remember. I mean, when did that song come out? In the 80s, late 70s?
I want to say 70s. I want to say 70s. Let me look this shit up.
Oh, let's do a little Google search and find out.
Do that now.
Aretha Franklin, You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman. I love that song too. 1968. So when that song first came out, there wasn't a whole lot of people that were openly gay. But in the 70s and 80s and even into the 90s, the community was growing. People were coming. They were out more, but they were also facing a lot of persecution and all the shit that they went through coming out and whatnot and creating a community of their own with the violence and this, that, and anti-gay movement and everything like that. So, I mean, I'm not saying they haven't been through the struggle, but Jesus Christ, there comes a point in time when
they have been through the struggle. Yeah, we will never deny that they've been through the struggle. We will never deny that shit. I
mean, I have several gay friends and stuff like that I've met online and like when I was on Periscope and the community that I was friends with and stuff like that. And some of the guys and women that I got to talk to were a little bit older than me. So they remember coming up in the 90s and even the late 80s and going through what they went through and hearing some of their horror stories. A couple of my friends are from New York.
Man, they faced hell. I know they did.
Yeah, like the one guy, he literally got the hell beat out of him one night.
Yeah, just
on multiple occasions.
Yeah,
for no other reason other than the fact that he was gay.
Just for being gay, yes, that's true.
But at the same time, he's also one of that's in your face and trying to shove it down your throat. Now, I don't know if he was then, but it's like, all right,
Well,
calm down.
The whole community's on a revenge tour right now, and I almost don't blame them. They faced her. We could never deny that.
I'm on a revenge tour.
Has killed the husband since the solar surgery. So Jesus.
Nice.
I got one question, Amanda. When you were in pain, was he there for you? If the answer is yes, you got to be there for him. If not, then I can't say nothing. God help him. Oh my God.
But yeah, I mean, they're.
I'll be right back. Go ahead and finish. I'll be right back.
There comes a time where, I mean, like literally, you have to, and that goes. I mean, that goes even like, for
Jesus, you don't even know how to say it.
I'm gonna stick my foot in it. Even the black community jumping on people and the indigenous people jumping on people for cultural appropriation.
Yeah, let me hurry up because you said
like, oh, you can't put braids in your hair because blah blah blah, or you can't dance a certain way. I mean, they went after people on TikTok basically saying that white people weren't allowed to do TikTok dances because black people created dance. I'm like, I don't think you guys created every dance in the world. Calm down, first and foremost. What?
We made it all up. It's all ours.
But it just comes a point where it's like, shut up. You can't live in a world where you say you want equality and unity and all that stuff when all you do is create chaos. It's all chaos. But I don't know. Everybody needs to just calm down, pump the brakes, take a look around, take a couple deep breaths.
Hey, I got a question.
Well, I'd like to answer your question if I could hear you, but apparently you decided to run around the fucking block.
I'm going to
run around the block and then I'm going to yell really loud and nobody's going to be able to hear me or understand me.
Why is my Facebook live?
I don't know. I do not know because usually it shows me live. Yes, 100%, man. I agree with that. I agree with that to a certain extent. Unfortunately, I will never know the struggle that some people go through. But I don't know. I just told you that. Usually it says I'm live. So I don't know why it says you're live. I tried to fix that earlier. So I do not know. Because you're an admin on the Nonsensical Nonsense Facebook page. Tony, I am on the Nonsensical Nonsense Facebook page. I'm looking at it. This guy. Remove that. Go over here. Because this guy's going to say some controversial type bullshit, and as much game as he talks and as tough as he talks, he don't want his people to hear it. Yeah, but I'm not worried about people hearing my bullshit. And I don't delete my bullshit. Yeah, I don't know why it went, because usually it's the only thing I could think of is like because you're an admin on there, maybe it just changes it. I don't need to do shit. I don't need to worry about it. If I say it, then I say it. I don't give a damn. If you don't like it, guess what? Keep on scrolling, you pussy ass bitches. Nobody likes you anyways. You know what? You just let him be a whiny baby in public with his shoulder surgery. Damn it! It's the same thing as a man cold. When we get sick, we're the biggest. We can be the biggest, baddest, toughest sumbitch around, but as soon as we get a little sniffle, we turn into big babies. Maybe it's just because sometimes we want to be babied and loved on. We don't always want to be the tough ones. Just like sometimes we enjoy being the little spoon when we cuddle. There's nothing wrong with it. Of course, the last surgery I had, I didn't want anybody freaking around me at all. I just wanted to be left the fuck alone. No, I didn't. I just wanted to be left the hell alone the last surgery I had. I was a grumpy dick. Well, you guys get, I know. You get babied and loved on all the time, though, and especially when you're sick. We don't always get that. As men, we don't always get that.
So where should Aaron Rodgers go?
What?
Where should Aaron Rodgers go?
Where's my Aaron Rodgers belt?
Where should Aaron Rodgers go?
He ain't going nowhere. He's staying in Green Bay. It's going to be the same dramatic offseason between Green Bay and Aaron Rodgers that has been for the last 6 fucking seasons. Nobody cares. Everybody's over it. He's not going anywhere. He'll be in Green Bay until he retires.
You sure?
Yes. That or he'll go. Honestly, I don't know where he'll go.
The Jets.
No, what is he gonna follow? Is he gonna follow fucking Brett Favre's path? Jets, Minnesota, then back to Green Bay and retire?
Might go to the Bears.
I'd say he was gonna go to Detroit, but it seems like Detroit's finally got their shit figured out. Chicago, I mean, I hate to say it, but well, I don't hate to say it. I'm going to say it like it is. Chicago doesn't have a quarterback. They have a running back that can throw the ball a little bit. But that's expected because Justin Fields came from Ohio State, and Ohio State never does have quarterbacks. They have running backs. I'm trying to think of a team that really needs a quarterback that's going to want a 40-year-old grumpy-ass Aaron Rodgers.
He's doing the same shit Brett Favre did.
Because he's going to want to go to a contender.
Of course.
Well, San Francisco is good. I could see him going to Tampa Bay if Tom Brady decides that he's done or he goes somewhere else because Brady's a free agent this year. No, yeah, I can agree with that a little bit.
I'm halfway away. The biggest problem with this generation is that they never had a real struggle war, etc., so they need to create drama. Hell of a point.
Well, that and a good chunk of this generation simply hides behind a keyboard, and they don't have to face any kind of they're not held accountable for anything they say or do. You know, there's no you know, for every reaction is a.
I was, Amanda. I was.
Yeah, I know. We couldn't hear half of what you said. There's no consequences, and that's what they've gotten used to. So they think they can say and do whatever the fuck they want. Yeah, it's like when these assholes say that they were rioting for a cause. You weren't rioting for a cause. You were rioting to be an asshole and destroy shit.
No, there was a cause.
And we needed to bring out the fire hoses and the rubber bullets. I'm not saying kill anybody.
There was a cause.
There was no cause.
There was a cause.
There was no cause. What was the cause? They tore down their own fucking cities. Congratulations. You already live in poverty, and you tore down your already impoverished cities.
The Boston Tea Party, was it not a cause?
That was a cause.
They
didn't hurt themselves.
They fucked their own shit up, though, didn't they?
No, they threw the English tea into the ocean.
Did they burn down any of the city or no?
Not that I'm aware of.
I think some.
They attacked the English.
Well, the English came over here and they got their shit fucked up. So okay.
Yeah.
Civil War. Did we or did we not fuck up our own shit here in the United States?
We fought each other in the Civil War.
But we fucked up our own shit, correct? So there's a cause.
But we fought each other.
I understand that, but there was a cause.
It's not like we just went out and just went. Yeah, there was a cause. The cause was a bunch of different things. And it wasn't just slavery like everybody wants to pretend it was about.
Oh, that was the biggest factor.
It wasn't even the biggest factor.
It was.
No, it wasn't.
What was the other factor?
It wasn't the bigger factor. It was a lot of had to do with the South saying the North isn't going to tell them what they can and can't do.
Yes,
tax the
tyranny.
fucking.
That's why I said tyranny.
That's why there was a lot of quote unquote black men or slaves, whatever you want to call them, that took arms willingly in the South. There were black plantation owners.
They were promised freedom if
that took up arms. There were free black men. There were free black plantation owners that took up arms against the North.
But
newsflash, y'all owned slaves too back in the day.
No, we know that's coming. That's been coming out a lot.
Down south, just so you know.
That's what's crazy. They didn't really teach that. They didn't really teach that in the day back at school. They did not really teach that shit.
No, they don't.
So a lot of times when people taught that, they don't realize they were not taught that shit. Now, some of what we were taught was some of us owned each other to help us gain our freedom.
No, they owned black slaves for the same exact reason that white people. And what they also failed to mention is that some southern states were predominantly Asian slaves. Depending upon, like Charleston, had a large number of Asian slaves compared to black because the area was good for rice paddies and I think indigo or something like that. And the Asians knew how to grow that.
Yeah, it was their shit. It was their shit.
Yeah. So that's something else you don't learn in your history books.
They don't teach you yet. See, I don't blame people for what they don't know. And I don't sit
No, you just got to educate yourself.
I don't use that phrase, educate yourself or do your research. Now, fuck that. Everybody was taught the wrong shit. Let's go ahead and knock this shit out the park. See, you want to do something.
Now nobody's being taught anything right because it's all being fucking whitewashed.
We've all
and not whitewashed as in white people.
No, whitewash. You was right in the first fucking place. Fuck that.
No, because we're taking shit out that to make other people feel good about themselves and shit like that. Or to make believe certain things didn't happen. And that's not in American history.
They never told us the whole truth in the first place. They never did.
No. But no, that's why everybody thinks that the Civil War was about slavery, and it wasn't.
It was the biggest factor.
It really wasn't.
You would think that
it was an issue that became bigger than what it really was for the Civil War.
It was based on technology, if you wanted to look at one aspect of it, because the North was more technologically advanced than the South was. Everything was industry up there.
Yeah.
The South was all farming.
The North, you
would think that other than slavery. No. It's all about tyranny. The South seceded.
And that's what it was the South telling the North.
Yeah, the North.
You're not going to tax the hell out of us and tell us what we can and can't do.
We're going to do what we want to do, so we're going to separate from this union. That was also taught. That's huge. Everybody knows that. But the fact that
it was turned into it was turned into oh, they're trying to free the slave. No, they're not. That's not what it was about at all. Because at that point in time, there was already slaves that were being quote unquote slaves and whatnot that were already being freed and stuff like that. And I learned a lot when I lived in Charleston because I spoke to people.
Yeah, when you speak to people from around there, you will learn some shit. Oh yeah.
No, I spoke to people who are 4 or 5 generations deep from Charleston, black people, black folks, and stuff like that, and what was passed down through their family history.
Yeah,
as far as the slave owners and this, I mean, there was a lady that still works for the same family to this day that her ancestors were quote unquote slaves for, and per her, what she was taught,
yes,
that family is taking care of her family since they've came over here
and they're
and protected, and they didn't treat them like slaves. And I've
heard
heard that story a lot around Charleston.
If anything happens to that family, they'll do the inheritance.
Hmm? And that's what, and she's like, and she said when she's done and she retires, her daughter will step up, and they've got a big beautiful house on the property that they live in, that she lives in. They got the main house, and then their house, which, you know, a lot of people will say slave quarters or this, that, or anything, but it's a nice house. So and she raised her kids there. It's been passed down generationally.
It's going to look like they still enslaved. It's going to.
Yeah.
Somebody branches out.
But they were paid. I mean, and she still gets paid to this day. I mean, that's her job.
Yeah.
You know, that's her job. I mean, that's what she does. She gets paid, but they've been with that family since her family came over, since they built that property. And it wasn't just her. I mean, I've heard the stories talking to people that are you know, original Charlestonians and stuff like that, and everything like that. And it's just like, all right, you know, you learn. You have to, not so much educate yourself, but you have to be willing to learn the truth in a lot of aspects, and not believe everything that's been hyped up.
Let me tell you what they didn't tell you in school. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. And I learned a lot. Not everything was all unicorns and rainbows, because obviously there was a lot of bad things that were going on. But
when I'm sick, I'm gonna sleep. I sleep my ass off when I'm sick. I just need to be fed, go to the bathroom. If I can't move, that's one thing. I've never had a major surgery. The only thing I've ever had major was, well, I've had 3. I had a wisdom tooth removed. They pretty much considered that a surgical procedure. That did knock me out. I had a bronchoscopy when I got diagnosed with sarcoidosis back in 2010, and then I had a colonoscopy about a year ago. I had to be taken care of after I had that wisdom tooth pulled. Oh my God. When them meds wore off, oh shit. No, I didn't fall, and I'm right here. Ha ha ha.
You know what? Just let us be babies when we don't feel good or when we have surgeries, and don't fucking judge us.
We spoil y'all.
Because 99% of the time, we are manly men, and we are doing the manly shit and being tough guys.
I believe it when Tom Brady retires. Yeah.
So yes, if we get sick or have surgery, just let us be babies. Good luck, Cameron. Cameron said he just shot his shot.
Yeah, I told him.
Just shot for a pretty big guest for the show. I mean, Chris was huge. I mean, that was big. I actually got to get those up on Spotify. I was working on that today, but then
Chris, if you watching this, man, big ups. This is Glick's show.
No, that was awesome. I really do hope he comes back on again.
With what he's trying to do as a childhood dream. So big ups to you, Chris. Everybody who came through for real, because they're helping you. I know how I felt when Tracy came on mine. So you enjoy this shit. That's why I don't even fuck with you about it. Enjoy this shit.
No, I loved it. It was exciting. I mean, he was cool as shit too. I mean, he
this motherfucker didn't what you fell asleep on him.
You know, he was super cool and he hung right with us and shot to shit and everything like that. I really do hope he comes back on again down the road, you know, because just to hang out. I mean, not even like edit an interview for it, just fucking come hang out.
Yeah, he seemed down to earth as hell. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Down to earth as hell.
So that was huge. That was huge for us. And like I said, on top of it, it was just fucking fun as hell. Because I really didn't know what to expect, and I was super nervous for it. But I mean, the fact that he came in right off the gates from the first show, he came in right out the gates, just ready to rock. I was like, okay,
of
all
course,
right, cool.
He was already ready for the tough questions. We wasn't going to shit on him like that, though.
Yeah, I'm never going to shit on a guest at all. I don't care who it is.
Exactly.
But I will shit on Jeff and throw out a pipe bomb about transgenders in sports and let Jeff bury himself.
Out of touch, motherfucker. Yeah, Jeff, I'm talking about your ass. Your out of touch ass. I'm not even talking about being in a whole nother country, motherfucker. You don't get out the house. You don't get out the house. Now, I'm not going to shit on you for being home with the kids. I'll never do that. You home with the kids, I got that. I can respect you being there for the kids.
Well, I mean, who else is going to be if he's not?
You're an asshole.
I mean, sometimes the truth is what the truth is.
An asshole. Jesus Christ.
So, what Jack Nicklaus say in A Few Good Men? You can't handle the truth.
Fuck, you're an asshole. Okay, good. That broadcast finally did pop up on YouTube. I don't know what the hell took so long. The one I did yesterday didn't come up.
I told you sometimes it takes a minute.
It normally doesn't. That's what was confusing me.
It just depends on what you do. Sometimes ours will go right up, but then other times it'll take a minute or so for ours to pop up.
Nasty bastard.
Okay.
I'm glad I'm gaining followers on Twitter. Thank y'all for following me on Twitter.
Oh, wow.
I'm glad I don't think I told you. No real consequences in the actions. I figured out why Restream wasn't going to my Twitter.
No, you didn't tell me.
I was working on the other night because me and Helen were talking, and I was telling a couple of glitches that I had after I freed up, had my mind cleared. So I went ahead and messaged them. They looked it up, and they was like, "Were you ever able to connect with Twitter?" I said, "It'll say it's connected, but it will never broadcast." Ever since I've been on Restream, that was like last May, maybe April, and they saw it. Yours goes to Twitter with no problem. You use StreamYard. I use Restream. I had to go back and clear out a bunch of the old shit from the Haps days, which was tripping me out because it still says Periscope on it. Everybody was always talking about that. You said clear all that out.
Well, it is said that on for this, and I don't know what it says now, but even like when we first got onto StreamYard, it was saying Periscope. I can check and see what it does.
And my StreamYard goes to Twitter with no problem. You just don't see any comments. Now, Restream won't show any comments either, and they say they know it's an issue. So Restream and StreamYard, you'll broadcast on Twitter, and if anybody's watching this on Twitter, we do not see your comments unless we got this pulled up on another device. If they were rioting for a cause, they would have hit different affluent communities, not impoverished areas. What it is they tired of what they're going through in their area and decide to destroy it. That's the huge sign of protest. I know what you're saying, but that's what it is. And everybody's against, why would you destroy your own home? You're sick and tired of shit. Some people get mad and punch the wall. If you can understand it that way.
Some people get mad and punch the wall so they don't go to jail.
Yeah. You good, Amanda? You good?
Yeah, it's not showing up any comments anywhere, but
you know what you got to do with Twitter? Like when you're doing the show?
We're live.
Yeah, you pull it up on another device while you're watching it, and anybody who drops any comments, it'll come on like Periscope.
Yeah, that's. Oh shit!
Because when I would do my broadcast, I had to pull up and see the comments. I was missing comments left and right. People will be commenting on your show on Twitter, but you won't see it. It'll pop up like it's on Periscope.
Yeah, exactly. But so are you good now? Did you get it all figured out for you?
I got to figure it out. I did a broadcast the other night just to see if it came on, and it did. So, because on Mixcloud, I ran out of free space up there. I got over 10 hours of music on Mixcloud already. So when I did the other one and I did it on Twitch, it'll also be on Twitter too. because Twitter play the music with no problem.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you can do whatever you want on Twitter.
Well, not whatever you want, but
yeah, pretty much you can do whatever you
want. A lot more leeway. Hell yeah.
You just cannot, as we learned from Chris last week, you cannot impersonate and make fun of Elon Musk because you will get banned.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, you were in here. Weren't you still in here when I brought him getting Twitter banned?
I forgot about that. I had a lot.
Yeah, he got banned on Twitter a few months back because he impersonated Elon Musk. He was talking about the blue check, the whatever the fuck that's called,
blue check mark.
Yeah, how now you can buy it, and
that
it's bullshit. It's bullshit for those who have, actually earned that blue check mark. And now anybody can literally buy one.
Yeah,
so
blue, white, and gray. I've heard there's 3 of them.
Yeah, so he was impersonating Elon Musk and was talking all kinds of shit and saying all kinds of craziness, and he got banned on Twitter. So, goddamn, do a little research when we have a guest on the show.
No, I freelance it. I freelance it on purpose. I don't want to talk. It's like I do with Tracy. I already knew a couple things about her, but I wanted her to speak what she had knew. A lot of people don't want to talk about what they've done in the past, so I tried to bring it up on her. Now, Chris seemed like he was cool with it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah. I mean, I wanted to talk about his football career. I wanted to talk about his his activism and stuff like that. I wanted to talk about his tiptoeing into the music industry and stuff like that. I wanted to get into what he's still doing now, but or what he's doing now, but sometimes certain members of the show don't know how to shut the fuck up.
You,
Jeffrey, or some. What's your top 5 favorite sports movies? Shut up.
Oh, I do that shit. Oh, hell yeah.
I know Jeff did that shit.
But you know what's crazy? People will have fun with that list the way I did when I first came on.
Oh yeah. Oh no, the top 5s were fun, and I've thought about them from time to time, but not necessarily doing them in a competition form because obviously I can't be beat.
You can be beat.
I can't be beat.
You can be beat.
I can't be beat.
You can be beat.
You never beat me. Jeff never beat me. Mike never beat me. Mike had to cheat to beat me. Mike had to still cheat and lose to me. How the fuck do you cheat and still lose?
It's possible.
Yeah, Mike showed that time and time again.
College dropouts.
Not shitting on Mike or anything like that, but how the hell do you cheat and lose?
Just saying, it's possible.
Nobody's as good as the GOAT.
Oh, let me throw this out there too, if you don't mind.
No, I don't mind.
I do have a cause I will request assistance on. My cousin last year, and this is personal, but I want to put it out there for her.
Is she okay with it?
She posted it on Facebook. I'm gonna take the heat if she isn't.
Okay.
She posted it on Facebook that she's looking for a support dog. Last year she got sick and became a quadriplegic. So she's trying to gain a support dog, and she has causes listed. If at all possible. They also teach the fact that the cruel slave owner in recorded history was a black man who had a connection with the South in Africa. Oh, that's a story right there, Amanda. That's a story right there. And for what I've seen, I believed it. I mean, I do believe it. Let me pull it up. Give me 1 second. Her and I, she's older than me by like a year or two. Let me see if I can get her cause up. Yeah, hang on. Let me get this link. I'll put it in the chat if you don't mind.
Put it up in our social media, Tony.
Let me see if that pops in. Nope, that look like shit.
Yeah, it's just a link.
All right, delete those. Fuck it.
What she got, like a GoFundMe or something like that?
She has, it's a givebutter.com. I'll put it in the Facebook page.
Put it on our Facebook page, and then I'll put it onto Twitter, and I'll throw it onto our Instagram page as well. Thank you.
God damn it!
Oh,
Still don't look right.
he's
But
not
yeah,
paying
she's
attention.
a quadriplegic. Her husband,
He's not paying any attention.
that motherfucker. No, I'm trying to put it in here. That motherfucker, her husband has been there for her so hard. Her sister, there it is. It's in the what you call it. It's on the page.
You don't
Hey,
even like.
I'm sorry, I was doing something. How you doing?
You don't have time for your bullshit. She's sitting here just waving away.
I was typing. I'm sorry. The problem with saying educate yourself is that no matter what slant you have, you can find.
Yeah, just post it.
I did. I posted it.
No, did you post it on our Facebook page? Okay, there you go. Good. All right, nice. I will.
I'm gonna throw it out everywhere too.
Yeah, I will. I'm gonna do it right now, so I don't say that I'm gonna do something and not.
No,
do
you're
it.
fine. I already got it up, so you're good.
No, you're good, man. I'm going to shit. Yep, there we go. I'm gonna pin it, so it's right up at the top of our Facebook page. Damn, she's a quadriplegic.
Yeah, she lost all 4 limbs.
Oh damn!
Hey,
I see she's got the
yeah,
cyborg hand.
Yeah, she's got prosthetic arms and legs. Promising. Hey, Nikki, well, tell the whole thing. Tell the whole truth.
Hello, Nikki.
Telling the whole about anything. Encourages free thinking. Much easier to control people. You think? Yes, it is easy to control people when you control the information. Absolutely. That's where we're at. See, once people realize that, we should have less fucking arguments. And tell everybody I said that.
But nobody,
once people realize they control the information, we should have less fucking argument because a bunch of people are getting paid off of being obedient to what the fuck they told you over what's the truth.
But nobody wants to believe that shit because they'd rather go on Facebook and Wikipedia and Twitter and
Where else you gonna find it?
TikTok.
Okay, let's clear the air. Let's clear the air. Outside of Wikipedia, Facebook, and TikTok, where you gonna find information at?
Or they'll go to all their crazy ass. I mean, we all know Fox News and CNN and all of them are fucking.
You ain't answered the question.
Go to a goddamn library.
Does
Read
every library
book.
have the same information?
No, you'd be surprised at what you can find in a library that you think you're going to get the same
Does every
information.
library have the same information?
No, every library has books that you can go and properly educate yourself.
Are the books the right books?
I don't know if they're the right books, but they're not what you're hearing online.
You can't tell people to go.
They're not what you're hearing online.
We don't even know where it is. They're still debating whether the earth is round or flat. That's not in the books. That's all I'm saying.
We don't even need to go down that fucking road.
Smoke had a great aspect about a month ago. I didn't think about it like that. He had a great aspect on it.
Oh, my bad. Austin.
Yeah, Austin, Nikki says hi.
Yeah.
We're getting lied to from so many directions. We don't know where the fucking truth is. Especially there, you nasty bastard.
What? That's not a lie. That's the fucking truth right there. That's 100%.
That is your truth.
You can take that shit to church.
No, I won't either.
You can take that shit to church.
I got your text.
Me?
What?
I got your text.
Okay, well, she said hi. Apparently, she wasn't talking to me. Or Tony.
Hi. Okay, goodbye now.
Neither one of you are still getting a house cow.
Yes, we are. We are getting a house cow if you like it or not. They can sleep on my bed if it wants to. They'll be my cuddle buddy. You're getting a house cow if you like it or not.
House couch.
A house cow.
House? No, you're not.
Nikki and Austin want a house cow, a miniature fluffy cow in the house.
No, it's not happening.
I said I was going to eat it.
Whew. You're not going to make those 18 days, son.
What the fuck am I going to do with that? We already got a pitapotamus.
You're not going to make those 18 days, son.
I don't know what that. No, like I said, I mean, it is very easy to, go and research stuff on your own. Like I said, I talked about the Disney thing. I think it's fake. I think it's a satirical news story.
Which one? The conspiracy
about them putting Walt Disney on the $100 bill to celebrate Disney's 100th anniversary. I think it's satirical, but I seen it online. And I thought it would be a fun little story to do on the show. Because if it is true, well, then I'm a jackass. Well, I'm not really a jackass because
you're a jackass.
She got a Wish version of me.
Ooh.
She had a downgraded version of me delivered from Japan or China. Oh, anyhow. But no, like I said, I mean, the truth is out there. You just have to be willing to look for it and not believe everything you hear on Facebook or social media in general. Because I jump on Jeff's ass all the time because he's like, well, TikTok said. Oh, really?
The one credit I will give TikTok will post what the other platforms won't, and they don't get struck for it.
As long as you leave and left
information out on, and a lot of people get kicked off of any and every platform they put this information on. The thing is, it can't be debunked, but it may be too much truth. Look at a house. Jesus, this motherfucker. Along with a llama named Michael and a crazy rooster they call us Nikki, you pushing the envelope. I ain't gonna lie. You put a rooster in the house, you asking for some shit. And a llama? Llamas need mountains. Glick ain't that big.
I'll bust the llama's ass. Llamas aren't that big.
We'll get a mountain goat. We'll get us a mountain goat.
Llama up.
We're gonna see how tough he really are. Put him in the house with a mountain goat. I want to see them two headbutt each other. That shit will be hilarious.
We headbutt the fucking shit out of each other is what we'll do. I'll hit a llama with a right cross just because. Fucking angry little bastards. I mean, they're adorable. Don't get me wrong. Llamas are cute, but they're assholes. It's like ostrches. They're not. There's nothing cute. Or emus. Emus. There ain't nothing cute about an emu.
The headbutt your ass.
Hey, we can get it. Let's get it, mountain goat. You ready?
Ooh, they will fuck you up.
Shit. You know how hard-headed and stubborn I am, Tony.
You'll find out how hard-headed you really are. You find out how hard-headed you really are. I just want to see that shit.
A fucking goat be looking cross-eyed as fuck. Looking like Forrest Whitaker.
You don't fucking look at you like this?
Until he does it, then that motherfucker got a bad case of Forrest Whitaker eye.
All right, that's gonna be your ass.
That's gonna be that mountain goat.
Look at that Klingon. I was
Hey, motherfucker, I'm over here. I'm right here. Why are you looking over there, bro? I'm right here.
It's gonna be like that Klingon. I was just watching the DS9 with one eye and shit. I'm a warrior. Oh shit.
Fucking rock the shit out of them.
Headbutt each other for sport. You fuck around with them if you want to.
Billy goats. I ain't worried about no damn Billy goat.
No, not a Billy goat. One of them damn mountain goats. They be headbutting each other for a girlfriend. God damn. I ain't scared to fight a motherfucker, but shit.
A lot of animals do that. Deer do that shit.
They tussle antlers.
Well, they slam heads and they lock up antlers.
They lock up antlers, yeah, but
they'll slam heads, but they'll also lock up antlers.
I haven't seen them slam heads. Deer?
Yeah,
they'll slam heads.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not into shit like
that. Yeah, like when their initial first contact and stuff, they'll slam heads, and then once they lock up, their goal is to lock up antlers. But once they lock up antlers, good luck with that, Cam.
Is that hockey?
Hey, Cam, go ahead and look up the history of OSU quarterbacks in the NFL and see if you want that.
That ain't good.
It ain't good. The most notable one is Ted Ginn, but you know what Ted Ginn did? He became a wide receiver.
Ted Ginn, Willis McGahee.
Oh, I do want some fainting goats.
Goat named Boo. What the fuck is a fainting goat?
And so those goats, if you go, hey, they faint. When they get scared, they faint.
You come out better with a Jack Russell.
They get like real stiff. They get real stiff and they fall over. They're like, nah. And they're just stiff as a board when they get scared. Kind of like a possum plays dead or an opossum plays dead.
An opossum.
They're Irish.
Opossum.
Oh, possum. Google it. Yeah. Tony, Google fainting goats.
I will in 1 second.
Trust me, it'll be better than anything Jeff sends you for the next 20 years.
A fainting goat. I mean, I really have better things to do than looking at this shit. And of course, the damn search bar already hears and knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I mean, they're adorable. And plus, how much fun would it be just to randomly scare the hell out of a goat and watch it fall over?
That's not fun. That's ridiculous. The fuck is wrong with you?
Really?
Walking to go boo. Fuck out of here.
This motherfucker. What the hell's wrong with you? We've known each other for a year and a half. You're still asking yourself that? Act like we just met.
You're right. It's been 2 years now. We can go ahead and be clear.
Has it been 2 years? Damn, it has been basically 2 years.
It's been about 2 years.
You're still asking what the hell's wrong. There's a lot
I
wrong
will
with
see your
this.
comments pop in when I will be. Well, maybe not yet. I will see your comments pop in. Nonsensical Nonsense podcast. Yeah. Because everybody was friending each other on Haps. That's why.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was popping in there before we started getting live together and hanging out and shit like that. How about goat yoga? I don't want to do yoga. I just want to go play with the baby goats. So they have goat yoga, and basically it's a bunch of baby goats, and they run around and jump on you while you're doing yoga and shit like that. They're adorable. Goats are fucking adorable, but then they grow up and they're not so adorable. Goats are assholes. Let's be honest. They're assholes.
Okay.
But goat milk is amazing.
I don't want any.
It's better than cow milk.
I'm done with cow milk. I've been done with cow milk since What the Health came out.
Since what came out?
The movie What the Health. It's on Netflix. Watch it.
You have to buy unpasteurized milk.
I don't want no more milk.
You have to buy unpasteurized milk because then they don't have all the bullshit inside of it.
I don't want no more milk.
Why? What is wrong with
species? We are the only species that drink milk after weaning.
And calcium.
Bread gives you calcium.
Makes your bones strong.
The sun will give you vitamin D, which will make your bones strong.
Your machi cheese will give you vitamin D.
I'm not into machi cheese. That's an old
Well, the podcast says differently.
Old ass joke, and I specified before I made that pick up. So I'm going to think of something new.
You didn't specify because we were trying to figure out what the hell they were, and when I Googled them to find out what they were, we found out what they were. They were tiny, muscled, oiled up Mexicans.
No, they weren't.
Yes, they were.
You have too many homosexual tendencies on your mind. Nikki, I'll give you another week.
just admit your homophobic tendencies, Tony.
I'll give you another week.
I am a straight heterosexual carnivore man.
Heterosexual omnivore every day.
I'm a carnivorous Rex.
Omnivorous Rex.
And straight. Let me make that clear.
As an arrow. As an arrow.
Wonky ass old worn out arrows that looks a little. It flies like.
I get a fucking crossbow to reemphasize my point. I get a crossbow. I used to want one. I think I still do. Fuck it. One of our potential guests is gay. Oh, I'll be fine. You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you, Cam. That will be an excellent interview. We've had conversations about that even when we was on Haps. And I broke it down to where one dude said, you know what? I respect where you're coming from. I said, yeah, I just want you to know that. But these days, the ones who are saying they are born that way, it threw me for a little bit till I thought about it. Recessive genes do kick in during evolution. We may be in that phase right now.
Well, there's a new study that came out that said by 2020 or 2053, everybody's just going to be fucking everybody, and it's just going to be natural.
Pretty much.
Men fucking men, women fucking women.
Shit, that's already happening.
Animals.
That shit's already fucking happening. God
Yeah,
damn, crossbows cost that much?
Huh?
Crossbows cost that much? Jesus.
Depends on what you get.
Jeez.
They're not cheap.
No, they're not. But I didn't know they cost that much. Damn.
You get a cheap one on the low end around $300-400.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't think they cost that damn much.
Yeah, crossbows are awesome.
They are awesome. I know a guy at my job. He teaches archery as a hobby, and we had a wingman day one day, and the guys had a bow and arrow, little with the rubber on the front, so we didn't poke nobody in the face. Because we got some people that will actually shoot a motherfucker with them things.
Yeah.
So
every
like,
job has that motherfucker.
This isn't as easy as it looks because you got to hold that bad boy, and then you got to make sure it goes straight because it'll tilt up, tilt down. I'm like, wait a minute, this is okay, man. Please.
Yeah, well, not only that, but I mean, depending upon, was it just like an old school like regular bow with the wood and the string? It wasn't, because I had a compound bow, and
I had more than one string.
Yeah, and on those compound bows, I mean, you could be pulling back 50, 60, 75 pounds of pressure. I had a really nice compound bow, and I had a crossbow at one point in time. I only had that for a couple of weeks, and then I got it for free, and a guy offered me a ridiculous amount of money for it, and I'm like, okay, cheers. I got it free.
I want a damn rifle. A couple of years ago at the drawing we had at my job, and one of the guys wanted to give it to his nephew. They wanted to give me less than what I paid for, so I only paid a raffle ticket, so I made a profit regardless.
Yeah.
But I had to drive 2 hours into the country. When I say I went to the country, I went down to one of them country corners of Georgia. I was like, my wife said, where we going? I said, this is where the store is. I mean, when I walked in the store, they already knew who I was because I wasn't from there. You must have
you went to the wrong church territory. You went to the wrong church territory.
You must have won that raffle. I said, yeah, I won a raffle trying to find the gun store. Go over here, go over here. Okay, cool. And I mean, literally, where you saw the railroad tracks was where you saw the racial divide. I was like, Jesus. And that was just 6-7 years ago.
Yeah, you went out there in the wrong turn country.
No, it wasn't wrong turn country. No, it wasn't that bad. It was
deliverance country.
I'll give it an advanced Mayberry.
An advanced Mayberry?
I'll give it an advanced Mayberry.
Sounds like my hometown. But slightly advanced Mayberry in my hometown.
I'm just saying. I literally went down. I walked in the store. Said, can we help you? I said, yeah, I want a raffle. Said, oh, you one of them guys. You one of the guys from the base. Said, yeah, that's me. I want a raffle. And they knew exactly
you're one of them guys. What do you mean one of them guys?
Because, and I knew what they meant because I think I still have my work clothes on and I wear my shit on purpose because I go to the wrong side of town. I work on base. Don't fuck with me.
Yeah.
You're not from around. Oh, you work on base. Oh, okay. What you need? I mean, it was a 2 hours.
I was telling Nikki because this weekend we were watching horror movies and we watched Wrong Turn.
The old one?
Well, I don't know.
It might have been the newer one because they did make a remake, and the remake kind of ended wild. Was it the one when they ended with the girl with the woman and the girl walking down the street?
No. That might have been one of the 6 other. I didn't realize that there were 6 Wrong Turn movies.
There's 6 Wrong Turns, then they remade the original. The original one from with the kids with the flat tire. That's the one.
Yeah, where the guy in the Mustang slammed into him because he wasn't paying attention. Yeah.
Now that's what we watched. It was in town talking shit, and them country folks came and got. Yeah, it was the original. Okay, thank you. Yeah, because that new one was dark.
I didn't know they remade Wrong Turn.
Yeah, that new one was dark.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you know I'm a movie buff. Try me.
Well, I didn't know that there were 6 Wrong Turn movies.
I watched the second one and I stopped after that. I watched the first and the second one. I didn't watch the rest of them. Like they got all the fucking Silent Night, Deadly Nights.
Yeah.
Yeah, that the original was outstanding. For the time that movie came out, that's one of the most outstanding horror movies ever, in my opinion.
The Silent Night, Deadly Night?
No, the original Wrong Turn.
Oh yeah, no, Wrong Turn was good. The original horror franchise is reborn. When did this come out, and where is that at?
2021.
I wonder what that's on.
Nikki, if you want outstanding horror,
I'm seeing it. I didn't know that they remade the original because I mean the fucking original came out
2002, 2003.
Yeah, 2003. I mean, so it's not even 20 years old, and they're already remake it.
Yeah.
Put it on the list. Well, we're putting it on the list, baby.
You need Wrong Turn. You need the original Saw. And we did this.
You don't need any of the Saws.
The first one was outstanding.
The first one was good, and that was where they should have stopped. Same with The Purge.
After the third one, they should have stopped.
No, I'll give Saw 2 movies, and I'll give The Purge 2 movies.
I'll give the Saw 3, and I'll give all the Purges all their leeway.
But I hear that new Saw spinoff, Spiral, is supposed to be really fucking good with Chris Rock.
I haven't watched it yet.
It's supposed to be really fucking good.
I haven't watched it yet.
From my understanding, it's about dirty cops and getting revenge on dirty cops.
Oh wow!
So
see me and Danny Glover in it. Nikki, I'm not gonna lie to you. If you can watch that first one, you will understand by the way it ends. You will see why I said that.
Vegas, Tony, Vegas has the escape rooms.
Yeah.
In Vegas, they're getting ready to open a new Saw-themed escape room.
Y'all go ahead.
Let's go.
No.
Come on.
No.
Come on.
No.
You won't do nothing fun.
I'm not trying to get myself killed on purpose.
Well, you want to go to the haunted house with me and Nikki?
No.
Why not?
No.
You want to go to the cemetery?
Me and Jeff will sit in the car like this.
Tony's going to steal my line. Not today, Satan. I'm going to sit my black ass in the car. And that's a direct quote, ladies and gentlemen. Before y'all get mad at me.
They did Morris Chestnut on Anaconda. Fuck y'all.
That's a direct quote from Tony D. And before y'all get mad at me, Tony D said, I will sit my black ass in the car. Fuck you.
The whole black card. Fuck y'all. No.
He said, I will sit my black ass in the car. Fuck you, Glick.
Fuck y'all. No. I'm not doing this shit.
You don't want to go to Helltown here in Ohio with me?
No.
Come on, Tony.
I have pushed the envelope all my life more than once. You motherfuckers is late. I told you, I've raced a train before. I'm not doing that crazy shit.
Nikki said I
can't. It was 1997, and I was in an 85 Dodge Lancer. And I won. Y'all go ahead.
You had better luck with the good. You had better luck with the good. Nikki said I tried in the daylight. No luck with the Saw movie. And that's how I feel about Hostel. The first Hostel movie was kind of cool.
That's not cool. There's nothing cool about that movie. I don't go to Eastern Europe. No.
Well, no, it was. This is the thing I don't like about Eli Roth, and I don't like about some horror movies. Some horror movies are not scary movies. They're not horror movies. Y'all just want to do the gore factor and try to gross people out. And that's what Eli Roth did with Hostel. The first one was a cool concept as far as a new movie goes, and then they didn't need to do anything after that. Oh, speaking of movies,
do you know how real that movie was?
Oh no, I haven't. Yeah, it's.
And then they made a second one, and that one was worse.
Apparently, they made 3 of them.
Yeah. Y'all good.
No, I like the first. I did like the first Hostel. Speaking of movies that Tony that you love, you'll be glad to know that your favorite movie franchise has a 3rd installment.
Cool.
The Human Centipede.
No.
That's funny because I kept reminding Jeff to tell his wife to stay at hostels when she was in Europe. What, Tony? We know that.
Oh, no,
we know that The Human Centipede 1 and 2 are your 2 favorite movies.
No,
come on, stop denying it.
Fuck no.
Tony also keeps in his favorites for 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, Google that.
No,
if you don't know. If you don't know, now you do.
Nikki, you also need to watch a movie called The Box. Let me get the right one because they got more than one of them. What year was that? 2009. It's got Cameron Diaz and James Marsden in it. It may not scare the hell out of you, but if you think about it enough, that one, I can't watch that movie no more. And then you also got to watch that movie Ryan Reynolds just did. It's on HBO Max. I refuse to watch it again. I think it's called Buried. That movie was fucked up. If anybody has not seen that movie was fucked up and disrespectful.
What is it? The Box?
No, The Box with Cameron Diaz in it came out 2009. Yeah, that movie fucked my head up. But that movie that Ryan Reynolds did called Buried.
Yeah, Buried.
Shit no more. No.
Nikki said my kid would die. He's a token nerdy white kid.
This movie talking about Nikki the Box. Or you talking about Buried?
I think she's talking about Hostel still.
She's never talking about Buried.
Any horror. Well, you can't say that about any horror movies because usually the nerdy guy makes it pretty far. I mean, even what's his face from Scream? He made it to what, the third movie?
Scream was outstanding.
They got a new one coming out. I can't wait to see it.
They've just made one.
Yeah, they got a new one. They got a sequel to the one that they just made. And I think that bitch Gail Weathers finally gets hers.
The first three were outstanding. The box was terrible. Think about it.
That movie was terrible. Which movie was terrible?
The Box. Think about it. It's a mind.
Is it another like Buried Alive type thing?
No. It's a do this or we do something against you movie, which is fucked up.
Oh, well, I mean, we've seen 100 of those movies. Blackmail.
Pretty much. You've seen bits.
Oh, no. Fancy. Yeah. No, Mr. Fancy Pants is not making it out alive. I hate to say it, but yeah, no, I'm in 100%. Ain't none of my kids making it out alive either. Maybe Cash.
They'll make it out alive.
No. Austin's definitely not making it out of a horror movie alive. I'm sorry. She's not.
If they think like you, they'll survive. I can say that.
No, Austin is going to be the girl who, for whatever reason, there's a running car in the driveway. She could get away, and she's going to run up the stairs, fall up the stairs, break both of her legs. Buggy, she might be the killer in a horror movie.
That's my point. That's my point.
Yeah, let's be honest. Let's be honest about Buggy.
That's my point.
Buggy would totally be the serial killer or survive. She'd be the one that would step out in the front yard and be like, "Hey, motherfucker, I've had about enough of this bullshit."
And then when she does it, the other two are going to follow right behind. They'll be fine.
Yep. Cash, he's that spaced out stoner kid that just somehow lucks into surviving.
Cash, please stay off the drugs. Trust me, Cash, stay off the drugs.
Yeah, sorry, Austin's a goner. She is an absolute goner.
No faith in you.
She might be the first to go. She might be the black one to go first. Beat the black one to die first. You know, black people always die first in horror movies. But Wayne's pointed that out in Scary Movie.
Lasted in Freddy versus Jason. Fuck y'all.
Who?
Kelly Rowland. She lasted.
She did last until the end.
She lasted.
She did die.
LL Cool J lasted in Deep Blue Sea. Fuck y'all.
That's not a horror movie. Yeah, but Sam Jackson didn't last very long. And what was that, Deep Blue Sea, when he was giving one of his Sam Jackson speeches and starts saying, "Wow."
Everybody jumped on that shit. I don't care who you are. Everybody jumped. Even though you sort of looked in his face. His eyes were looking like, I'm about to get ate. I'm about to get ate. I got ate by a motherfucking shark.
Nobody was expecting Sam Jackson to get eaten by a goddamn shark.
Not inside the damn thing, no.
Motherfucker was giving one of his goddamn Sam Jackson speeches on get his head.
Chappelle said, a fucking shark ate me. You know why I wasn't going to make it? I can tell you why I wasn't going to make it. I was going to push the envelope. I was going to try, motherfucker. That's what everybody's worried about. Oh, you got speaker on. Let me behave. What's up, man?
No, you're fine. Yeah, you know that.
He's hungry. He's hungry. He wants something to eat, don't he?
Oh, no, they already ate. He asked if he could have a snack.
Wasted.
Exactly. He wants to eat.
He's wasted, apparently.
Just like Jason, Daddy, we need to go grocery shopping. No, we don't. You can stop eating all your snacks. He come
Yeah,
over
right.
and buy our snacks. Daddy, that's your fault. That's your fault.
I'm going to stun his ass later.
It's your fault. Yeah, that's your fault.
I'm going to stun his ass later. You guys have already seen me. You already seen that kid catch a stunner live on this show. You won't think I won't do it again?
It's your fault. Jason walk up, Daddy. He said, you want any? I'm okay. See, he's getting to the point now. He realized he eats so much. He tried to share with me. I'm like, no, you just said, I got food.
No, that's what. Earlier today, she was out there watching TV and she got a couple packs of fruit snacks. And she ate them, and then she got back up. I said, Alexa, what are you doing? What? I said, easy on the fruit snacks. Well, I haven't had any. I said, I just watched you eat 2 packages, and now you got 2 more in your hand.
You make her own money, let her eat.
What?
She makes her own money, doesn't she?
No, she don't. They don't know none of these kids got jobs. I'm the only one with a job in this
She was
house.
working. I thought she was working.
No, Buggy don't work. She's the middle one.
Oh,
Austin works 1 day a week every like 3 weeks.
Oh,
She should be working more, but
Are you talking?
yeah, he talking about you.
I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about you and your fruit snack addiction. You better put that knife down. She got a goddamn switchblade in her hand.
Keep talking shit.
You brought a knife to a gunfight, just so you know.
You ain't got your gun. She got a knife. You keep talking shit.
I got mad skills. I'll fucking go double J Jeff Jarrett on her ass. I got a guitar sitting beside me.
You're gonna be like one of John Wick victims fucking with her. Keep it up.
Let's go. I got reach.
Oh, shit. He got the guitar.
All right, good night. Love you.
Nice try, slap nuts. That motherfucker had me dying on that damn. I've been running that shit since I first heard it. People are like, where do you get that from? I said, I got that from Jeff Jarrett on wrestling. Oh my
Double
God.
J, Jeff Jarrett.
Hulk Hogan is in the house with Jimmy Hart.
Oh,
my
wrestling?
God. Yes.
I thought he was kicked out of wrestling.
How's he gonna get kicked out of WWE when he made that motherfucker?
Because he's a racist dirtbag? Oh, it's the Raw 30th anniversary or some shit tonight.
Oh, it's the 30th tonight?
Yeah. Yeah, there is. There he is, the Hulkster. Let me tell you something, brother. I've been taking my vitamins and saying my prayers for all the Hulksters.
They cut his microphone off. Oh, shit.
This motherfucker's like 95 years old.
Damn, it's been 30 years on Monday Night Raw? Shit.
What, 90?
They gave him a new mic, yeah.
I just seen the stage guy come running up. Yeah, no, I kind of was watching a little bit of wrestling last week after we got off the show, and I was like, damn, they really are celebrating 30 fucking years.
The changes they're going to make when Vince is back. Because they gave Stephanie and Shane that time. And everybody was like, they needed to do it. Vince
well, Shane walked away from the company.
Shane's doing the XFL, isn't he? He's doing something.
No, because the Rock bought the XFL. Shane walked away from the company a few years back. It was Stephanie and Triple H that. And I like Triple H's direction, in all honesty, because Vince McMahon just kept rehashing the same fucking tired shit we've seen for the last 30 goddamn years.
Yeah.
Triple H brought in new stuff, new storylines, and everything like that. I cannot believe I've been watching Monday Night Raw for 30 fucking years. I wasn't much older than Cash when I started watching Raw.
I've been watching it pretty much since 2005, for real. But actually, I used to record it. Definitely from about 97 on, I used to record it because I used to work nights. I was always a swing shift when I was at the battle track. So I had to record it. And it got hard to record Monday Night Raw and then Nitro because they would come on at the same time sometimes. Or one would come on an hour after the other. Because Nitro came on before Raw. I remember all that shit.
Yeah, Nitro came on at like 8 and Raw came on at like 9 or something like that, or vice versa.
7 and 8, yeah.
And then they were going back. Then they were going back to back, like they were going head on against each other. They both came on at the same exact time, and that was around the time of the Monday Night Wars.
Mm-hmm. Jesus. That's you?
Man, that goddamn storyline with Mark Henry and Mae Young.
We ain't gonna talk about that. We don't want to talk about that.
Sexual chocolate. And Mae Young. That bitch gave birth to a hand. she was like 80 years old. And gave birth to a damn hand.
Mae Young was wild.
Yeah, she was.
Her and the Fabulous Moolah were hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. There it is. Stone Cold and Vince. Boy, when he beat him up in that hospital, that shit was so damn funny.
Oh, I don't know, that Stone Cold had some hilarious fucking segments and stuff like that, but I'll never get over that Booker T beating Booker T's ass in the grocery store.
That was classic. That was classic.
I will never get over that. That motherfucker said we need to clean up in aisle 5. Price check on a dumb son of a bitch.
That shit was funny. Stone Cold, you realize
got milk? Milk does a body fucking dump milk all over him.
I think it's on A&E biography. They did on one of the wrestling behind the scenes. Stone Cold did his story. Everything he did for wrestling. He lost one of his children. He lost one of his daughters. She wouldn't even talk to him because of how much he was.
Oh, Stone Cold lost a lot in his career.
But
a lot of those guys that were big in the '90s and stuff like that, they lost everything. HBK, he lost everything. And then he found Jesus, and that's why they stopped doing the suck it. They didn't do like the crotch chop. Yeah. They still did the X thing, and they stopped saying suck it. But that was more respect out of HBK because he found Jesus and became a Christian and all that stuff after everything he went through. I mean, Scott Hall was a fucking wreck back in the day. He was always drunk, and
him and Kevin Nash had each other's back forever. I would never.
Oh yeah, they really did. They were boys
ever.
Oh, got the beer bath.
30 fucking years.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
No, we got to give them credit. I mean, I give wrestling their credit because they were broadcasting during the war. They went over there during the war in matches. They lasted.
Well, they went over there multiple times. I mean, they went right into the hot spot. I mean, they were literally putting themselves in danger to go support our troops and stuff like that several times throughout the years. I know a few years back, they were talking about when they did the Support the Troops show earlier this year, and they were reminiscing and showing video footage, and John Cena and the Big Show and some other wrestlers were talking about, like, in the middle of the taping of the show, the base went under attack. Like somebody, the base was attacked.
The alarm went off. Yeah, that's gonna happen. Yeah.
So
I've been through plenty of them shits.
Yeah, like all hell broke loose, and they had to stop taping and everything. And all the troops and everything had to go do what they had to do, go do their job basically. And then they came back like nothing had happened. Meanwhile, the wrestlers were kind of, they were all kind of freaked out because it's like, we're literally putting on a show here and all hell breaks loose. Everybody scatters to go do their job. And then they come back like nothing happened. And we just had to resume the show.
Get it over so you can get the hell out of there. That's what.
Yeah. But
that's your phone vibrating. I can hear that shit.
Maybe it was. No, it wasn't my phone. But no, I mean, no, there's my phone. Yeah, I mean, they've been saying for years that Monday Night Raw has been the longest running episodic show on television. I mean, there's been times where Monday Night Raw, several times throughout the years, they've absolutely destroyed Monday Night Football in the ratings.
Yeah, some Monday night games are trash.
Now, some of them have been.
Raw hasn't been around longer than fucking Price is Right.
No, prices.
That's why it's not the longest running.
But it's not an episodical television show or whatever. It's a game show.
It's a game show.
I mean, there's a lot of shows that have been around longer than Raw, but this is like.
What about soap operas?
They fall into a different category. Raw falls into a category like SVU, The Simpsons, stuff like that. Soap operas are. They're a daily thing. They happen. I mean, and some of these goddamn soap operas have been around for
our whole lives.
Before I was even born.
Yeah.
Because I grew up I remember my grandma before she passed away, and my mom they watched Days of Our Lives, and they was watching that shit before I was born.
I mean, fucking
And General Hospital and Young and the Restless has been around.
All My Children, One Life to Live, all them shit's been on forever.
Yeah. But those fall into like this is a weekly episodical, I don't know what the hell the word. Basically a weekly episode show was kind of where Raw and SmackDown fall in.
Mm-hmm.
I have a theory
Oh God.
of who's going to dethrone Roman Reigns. And it's going to be a double cross. And I think they're going to give Sami Zayn a World Heavyweight Championship run. The honorary Oos. Not a long run, but a run nonetheless.
Sami Zayn?
Yep. Going out on a limb here.
There you are.
But I think it's going to be a double cross. Sami Zayn somehow is going to get into cahoots with Kevin Owens. And there's going to be like out of nowhere a triple threat match or something that Sami Zayn's involved in. And Roman Reigns is going to think he has the upper hand.
Who cares?
Yeah. Who cares?
There's no Monday Night Football on, so wrestling's got all eyes right now.
She's not a wrestling fan.
This is actually a premiere night for them. They had their 30th anniversary because there's no football on.
Mm-hmm.
And wrestling gets top ratings.
She's not a wrestling fan. She's not a football fan either. But who would actually be a football fan when they root for the Steelers? Says the guy still wearing a Steelers hat.
Got 7 more days. Keep fucking up.
Saturday, I'm taking this bitch off and I'm throwing it across the room and I'm donning all my Cleveland Browns gear. I'm going to make right with the world.
In all fairness, none of us can wear our football teams. They all lost.
Yeah. Get ready for it, baby. I'm going to be walking around this bitch. I'm gonna put my Browns flag on like a goddamn cape. I'm like a Catholic doing my
hey, watch your mouth.
Doing my Hail Marys.
She said, "Excuse me." Oh yeah, she's awesome.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
You better go deal with her.
I ain't gotta deal with her. She knows I'm just
get my shit ready for the work tomorrow. I gotta be at work. I'm trying to be there early tomorrow.
She knows I'm just on my bullshit.
She gonna lay your ass out.
I'm okay with that.
Gonna lay your ass out.
I told her, so wait till we go to Steelers Brown game in Pittsburgh. And they got them good seats, and I'm heckling the Steelers. I'm gonna be fucking with TJ. JJ was better, TJ. You ain't got shit on JJ, pussy.
It's gonna be on you.
Cam Hayward, you're cool. I thought you were out of the league like 20 years ago. I can't believe you're still
Cam
playing.
Hayward's got cousins. He's got family down here. A friend of mine said that's a cousin.
Yeah, I didn't know Cam Hayward was still playing for Pittsburgh until this season. I thought he retired.
Casey Hayward.
Who?
Is it Cam Hayward or Casey Hayward?
No, Cam is in Pittsburgh.
Casey Hayward. Yeah, he got family down here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I think you're right. They root for Sami Zayn. I think you're right.
I'm telling you, man, it's a crazy theory I have. I think Sammy's finally going to get his little push, get his little run. I'll be like that old boy in that movie. Be like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. Fuck you.
Right.
Oh my goodness. I need a vacation.
I'll take one. I'm shutting down. Get ready for work tomorrow. Behave yourself.
Tony's
Try to
shutting
at
down
least.
apparently.
Excuse me?
Shows up late, leaves early.
Hey, man. I got life.
Please share with the rest of the folks. What are you going to do?
Not anymore. Fuck that.
Yeah, because you got put in your place.
By who?
Yeah, you know by who.
By who?
You know by who.
By who?
You know by who.
When I get put in my place?
You got put in your place.
When did I get put in my
You
place?
got checked.
Did I?
Yeah.
Okay.
You better chickadee check yourself before you riggedy
You
riggedy.
the one wearing the Steelers hat. Just remember that, okay?
I made a bet.
Doesn't matter.
I made a bet.
Doesn't matter.
That just shows I'm a man of my word. Was I gonna welch on a bet?
Is your
Be a
phone
bitch?
snoring? God damn.
What?
Something is real staticky.
I don't know what's staticky. Was I gonna welch on my bet and be a bitch? No, I made a bet. I'm a man of my word. So I gotta hold true. The bet was if the Steelers beat the Browns, I had to wear a Steelers hat for 14 days.
All right.
All right. So I'm paying up. I say what I say and I do what I say. I'm a man. Don't nobody check me.
That's the problem. Drew McIntyre get the belt again. That's going to be the problem.
I don't think they're gonna get. It's gonna be a while. Well, Sammy's gonna get his run, and Drew's gonna take the belt from him. And it's only gonna be one because Roman's not gonna put both belts up because basically he's the new Brock Lesnar.
Mm-hmm.
He's the new part-time jack-off. They want to talk about how impressive it is he's had the belt for a year, but he's only defended his title 13 times. You know what that means? He only defends his title and he only has matches at pay-per-views.
They're about to knock him out of the bloodline.
I'm telling you.
They tried a new NWO too. That shit didn't work.
Oh, let's see. Tony's checking out. I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna give Rock Lee some more love. Just because I don't feel like we've given Rocky enough love lately. So, short show tonight. I'm gonna actually get a hold of Cam, see what's going on with these guests and stuff that he's reaching out to. So, we appreciate y'all listening. We appreciate y'all hanging out tonight. As always, join us Wednesday night for a brand new episode of Nonsensical Nonsense right here on YouTube and Twitch, 6 p.m. In the meantime, don't forget to check us out on all the social medias: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And on Spotify. If you missed the Chris Cluey interviews, keep an eye out on Spotify. I'm hoping to get those up probably tomorrow. I want to try to get those up tomorrow after I get home. So you can listen to those back to back. I wanted to put them up at the same time so you got both interviews. There's something else I wanted to see. Oh, yeah. All Nonsensical Nonsense. Give us a follow. Give us a like. Give us a share. And if you'd be so kind, yeah, give us a share. But give us a listen. I don't know. I completely lost my train of thought at this moment in time. Here's a little Rock Lee to end the show up. Go show him some love. Rock Lee, EDM Combat on all social media. EDM Combat. My brother from another mother doing big things. And let's wrap it up with his... Actually, let's wrap it up with his remix of Paramore's Crush, Crush, Crush. Just because that showcases his vocal talents.
I notice you're on
Yeah, there. All right. Appreciate y'all listening. Appreciate y'all hanging out. We'll see you Wednesday night with a brand new episode of this little podcast that we call Nonsensical Nonsense. Join us on YouTube and Twitch, 6 p.m. Until then, in the words of Jeffrey, do this. Oh, man, the big dog, a.k.a. Homeschool Mike, would tell y'all, peace out. Peace out. Fucking the one and only Smoke trying to set a brother up. Trying to set your boy up. Taking a big L. Not today, Satan. Smoke would tell y'all to put that in your pipe and smoke it. And Connor, well, we don't know what Connor says. Tony D, what would you like to say to the people?
Mother had you, mother made you, motherfucker. Yeah.
You're damn right. And Cam would say, Chuck down, lay you down. 843 Killer Cam in the building. Wood.
Connor needs an outro.
He does. He really does.
Connor needs an outro.
And with that being said, be good. Or be good at it. Goodbye, motherfuckers.
Hit the button.
There's that shit eating grin, Tony.
Yeah, hit the button.